Hello, and welcome to Quiz Coconut's Quickfire Quiz Pod with me, James Cutler. In 2014, I launched Quiz Coconut, and we've since hosted over 2,000 pub quiz nights. Each episode, I pick 10 of our best questions so you can improve your general knowledge, boost your brain power, and learn some useful and useless facts. Answers will be revealed at the end of the episode, and there's one rule: don't use Google.
Use your coconut!
Welcome back to another Quiz Pod episode. 10 questions, 15 points. Question 1. What number is opposite the 6 on a dice? So here we go, you got a 1 in 5 chance of getting that one right if you don't know already. Number 2. Here's an interesting one. In 1972, a record for the longest ever what was achieved at 174 hours. This record is still standing today, and to be honest, anyone could try it. My clue is, this is a daily activity. So in 1972, a record for the longest ever what was achieved at 174 hours, still standing today. Number 3, 2 points available here. According to viewer statistics, what is the most watched English language show on Netflix ever? And I'll give you another point if you can tell me the most watched non-English language Netflix show ever. And in fact, the show not in English has got higher viewer numbers. Question 4, sport. How many dots and of which colour would you find on a squash ball that is used by a professional player? It's question 5, and we have our first listener question. And it comes from Sarah in Sydney. Sarah is originally from England but now lives in Australia. And her question is, what is the most popular dog breed in Australia and also the UK? She goes on to say it's also the most common dog breed in the USA and India, but not in Germany. Which dog breed do you think that is? If you want to feature on our listener question section, send in your question at quizcoconut.com/podcast. We will give £50 for everyone that we read out on the show. Question 6 is a 3-point question about cars. I'm going to give you 3 acronyms. Please tell me the manufacturers of each car for a point each. DB5, XJS, GTO. Question 7. How long did Liz Truss serve as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom? And from one animal with a small brain to an animal with a big brain. Question 8. Which animal has the largest brain? And for this, I'm looking for the overall size of the brain, not in relation to the body of the animal. So which animal just has the biggest brain? Number 9. The loudest natural sound on Earth is caused by what? And for question 15, I have a list of the top 5 coffee-producing countries in the world here. I just want you to name any 3 of them for a point each. If you need more time, pause the pod and press play when you're ready for today's bad joke.
This is today's bad joke.
You know, life's just not fair. When Miley Cyrus is naked and licks a hammer, she's hot and sexy. When I do it, I'm banned from the local hardware store.
That was today's bad joke.
Here are the answers. 15 points available. Question 1, on the opposite side of a 6 is a 1 on a dice. Opposite sides always add up to 7. Number 2, the 1972 record that still stands today is the longest shower. 174 hours, so just over a week. Question 3. The most watched English language show is Stranger Things, and the most watched non-English language show is Squid Game. Number 4. A squash player will play with a ball with 2 yellow dots. Number 5, our listener question. Thank you, Sarah in Sydney. The answer is a Labrador Retriever, the most popular dog in the UK, Australia, India, USA, and many other countries. In fact, it's been the top dog breed in the UK for 31 years. Number 6, your classic cars for 1 point each. The DB5 is made by Aston Martin. The XJS is made by Jaguar, and the GTO is Ferrari. Number 7, Liz Truss lasted 45 days as Prime Minister. Famously, a lettuce lasted longer. Number 8, the animal with the largest brain is a sperm whale. Number 9, the largest natural sound on Earth is caused by an erupting volcano. And number 10, your top coffee producing countries. I'm going to give you all 5. You had to name 3. Any of the ones that you named that appear in the top 5 will give you a point. In first place, Brazil. Followed by Vietnam, followed by Colombia, followed by Indonesia, followed by Ethiopia. There we go, folks. How did you do? Did anyone get 15? The links to get in touch with us or submit a listener question are in the podcast notes. That's it. We'll see you next week. If you enjoyed today's quiz, why not book us for your next event? We host corporate events in the UK and Canada and virtual events all over the world. And don't forget to subscribe to the Quiz Pod so you never miss an episode. We'll see you next week. Quiz Coconut, nuts about trivia.